excellent job here.
16 touchdown passes on the season. Gets a low snap and turns and hands it off to your linebacker.
Here we go. Just as he just read it from the beginning, shuffled, filled the gap, closed it, and tackled. Was that for a loss? Yeah, absolutely. For about another 11. Now it's 2nd and 11.
All right, here's Johnson looking to run, and Johnson, big play potential at the top of your screen. Johnson floats it out looking for Augustin.
As he's looking, just couldn't get his feet down. Seems like he didn't even.
Elam in the backfield. Elam gets the call, and Elam finds daylight out across the 30, sheds a tackler at the 35, and
see if we can see that on the replay. Good cut there. Literally, he reaches right over top of him. Good run.
Eric Williams. 24-yard pickup here. Now Johnson wants to throw, fires it across the middle, and the catch is made by Rashawn for the Golden Eagles. Johnson fires it out, and catch made by Dickerson again, and 2nd down for the Golden Eagles. And Johnson going to keep it inside the 20, and Johnson down.
And I think he's going to pick up a great block out here by one of his receivers right there, gives him a chance to get out on the edge.
Johnson again looking. 2nd down. And the handoff to Elam, and Elam inside the 15. In Charleston playing in this D2 playoff game. Johnson in trouble. Johnson will go down. A good offensive drive earlier, and here is Johnson, and that one nearly hit Dickerson on the quick slant.
Yeah, it looks like a slant. He needed to keep coming. Seems like he didn't actually go inside.
He wasn't it? Johnson, 2nd 10, got some pressure and a little inside route there, and 2 receivers to each side. Johnson looking in trouble. Johnson still on his feet, and final performer takes him down. D2 preseason All-American.
Just nobody, he can't find any receiver. Great athletic ability, being able to move, but he just can't get out of there.
17th interception of the season. Johnson hands to Elam, and Elam
won't matter.
Elam out of Lawrenceville, Georgia. Johnson fires. Augustin makes the grab, and Augustin tried to plant that foot and make a move.
Yeah, I think this is going to be clearly late, and I don't even know what the purpose would have been for all that.
To the game comes Jermaine Kelly, and they use this young man for one reason, and right there with a turnover. And here's Kelly with the TD.
Again, tall, strong, and he knows how to run the football. No doubt, and going back to UC, their commitment to football when they decided to start it wasn't just to start it. They wanted it to be successful.
Dylan Scott there, you saw the big guy. Guilty party there, and nice job here by...
Don't try to go deep here.
Johnson going to keep it, and Johnson's going to go down.
In this game, we would probably see more points.
Kevin Clark came into the game with 29 here on 3rd down now for the Golden Eagles. And Johnson going to give it to Elam, and Elam straight ahead, and Elam. Johnson and the Golden Eagles started out from the 15. A pretty good receiver with 12 catches. Johnson looks. Johnson now floats it out, and the catch is made. Nice grab made there by Dicker. Looking downfield and looking around.
It looks like he commits to the run here, and then he finds the receiver open, throws it to him, makes a big play.
And the 5th completion by Johnson. And Johnson fires, and the catch is made by...
That's what you get. That's the benefit of having freshmen who already come in with a good shape. You get to shape them in the weight room. Good play here.
And Tavion Cappy. Johnson rifles, catch made. Dickerson spins. Dickerson to the 24. Downs for UC. Elam back in the game. He gets the call. Swings it to the far side. Elam inside the 20. 2nd down and short. Johnson rifles, and just about. Kelly gets the snap, and Kelly drafts in postseason play.
And it's working well for both the player and the team.
Marvin Elam. Gets the snap.
Touchdown.
And Elam. 6-0. They have put together a couple of drives that have resulted in touchdowns, and here's your second one, getting the first ever playoff victory. Johnson will turn and give it to Tavion Cappy, and Cappy finding running room. He bobbles the football and takes it out of bounds.
Yep, so here you see him get the hold right out on the edge. Now, typically receivers, when they block DBs, not because of...
First down. Johnson gives to Cappy. Another flag comes out, and the ball
on the ball and bounced up.
Yeah, the hit made him.
Yeah.
Great hit there made by Franca. Lead trimmed to 1. Johnson handing it. Elam. Elam at the 25, 30, 35, and the 32-yard line.
Gets a good block on the edge. Good running. Lowers his head here. He could have went out of bounds, lowered his head, got a couple extra yards.
Johnson going to keep it. Johnson across the 35. Had 1 interception on the season. Again, we mentioned this defense with 20 interceptions. Here's the handoff. Elam. Elam finds the opening, and Elam.
He has great vision, good cutting.
And here is the snap, and here's Kelly.
Kind of protect yourself with it, but I think this kid is this kid's athletic. He's strong.
Well, again, they have that great 4th down percentage, and he's a big reason why. Flicking it out is Johnson, and into the hands of Dickerson, and Dickerson still on his feet.
Good
Dickerson
move.
At the 25-20, Dickerson will score.
That's just the football. Just a simple throw, catch. Now it's all one-on-one stuff here. This is just athletic play right there.
And just one great move after another.
Yep.
Weed through traffic there to nothing. So since that Cigar Bowl, this is the first postseason play since. And here is Elam in trouble. And boy, they're going to give him credit. Again, you
see what he does. Let's see if he gets out of there.
Right there. Moved him over onto the defensive side. And here's Johnson again, handing it to Elam, and Elam. Johnson will keep. Johnson puts a move on the defender, and Johnson into today's game on the ground. Johnson turns. Elam looks for yardage, and P got within 1 with its first touchdown of the day, but you see battles back. Here's Johnson looking to throw and looking for his big play man in Dick.
Because the ball's kind of, looks like the ball's kind of going behind him, so he has to make a really acrobatic catch, and safety, I believe.
Play clock winding down. Johnson gets the snap, fires it out, looking for Elam. UC and Shepherd. IUP and Shepherd have met before in postseason play, and here's Elam. Elam breaks a tackle. Elam
and
loses the football. They say he is down at the 40.
That was knocked out of his hand.
Elam just running in place, and then gets the handoff and breaks a tackle right there. Dorian Lane had him.
That's not even close.
And football. Oh.
You can clearly see he's up.
I mean, he was stripped. And the strip was made by Eric Williams, showing why he's a second-team All-Super Region 1 pick.
Got a fumble on the play. After recovery by IUP, we had an inadvertent whistle. IUP will accept the ball when the whistle is blown. First down.
Tavion Cappy back in the game, and Cappy slams his way forward most of the games, and had 2 100-yard outings, and here's Johnson, fires, and the Division II playoffs winner getting Shepherd next weekend. IUP up by 5 at 26-21. Tavion Cappy, 2-5 look for IUP, made the stop. Johnson rolls, Johnson fires, catch made by Joe.
Athlete out at the receiver position in this game.
Again, he was a first-team pick. Now, he just had 40. He respected what he did because they watched him and they knew he was ever dangerous. 2 receivers to each side. Johnson floats it out, and Cappy. Same can be said across the way for Kurt Signetti. Just 2 great coaches and 2 great gentlemen. Here's Johnson looking, sets up, fires, and getting his. Johnson looks to throw, fires it out over the head. We're moving on to be the head coach at Temple. Kurt, Notre Dame head coach Brian Kelly won 2 in a row, Grand Valley State. Here's Johnson in all kinds of trouble and goes. 3rd down, Johnson setting up, fires, and Augustin makes the grab, and Augustin.
And that's a really nice throw. I mean, he guns this.
Good protection.
Yep, good protection.
Johnson back to throw again. Works it and trying to hit Elam. IUP playing its 34th, and Johnson in trouble. He scooped it up, but I think to get UC back into national tournament possibilities, and the tip drill, and IUP comes up with the pick. IUP with 5 straight touchdowns to get us here to 47-21. Marvin Elam, who's played sensation. Johnson remains in at quarterback, and here's Elam again. All right, Jeremy Johnson handing Elam, and triple loss in the regular season to Shepherd. And now that will be the next team up for IUP. And here's Elam in.